Hey everybody, Mr. Regan here, and today we're going to be breaking down the fan energy system lab that we are going to be conducting here in science class, and looking to understand how do we know if something has energy. Now, today we're going to be building three different systems to help us better answer that question. How do we know if something has energy? To do this, we're going to be creating three different fan systems with three different power sources to see if we can better answer that question using evidence like a scientist. Now, how this is going to work is you and your group will be working together to build a system that makes a fan spin. Each group is going to get the objects that you see here, hand crank generators, electric motors, cables, clips, batteries, all this jazz, to see if you can create three different systems that can make the fan spin. As your group puts these different pieces together and creates your different systems with your energy sources, you're then going to collect some information about what's happening as you build these systems. So, as your team builds your systems, you'll be filling out the data table that we see below to record your findings on how do we decide if something has energy. So, as you create your first system, you'll be answering three different questions about it. Once you create your second one, you'll be answering the same set of questions, and third, and so on. So let's go ahead and take a look at these questions and what we'll be doing. The first question is, how were the parts interacting to create your whole fan system? So in order to create the first system, the parts interacted by, this is where you tell me, how did you build it? How did you put it together? What was connected to what to create your system of interacting parts that created the whole? Once you tell me how you created your system, you're then going to tell me what evidence did you observe that helps you decide if the system has energy or not. So this is where you record, what did you see? How do you know something has energy? We know that energy is the ability to make something move. Our job is then to observe our system and see, can we find any evidence of that? After that, we're going to answer the final question. After testing your three systems, do they have energy? This is where you draw your final conclusion. Do you think that system had energy or not? And you can highlight whatever one you believe is best, does or does not have energy. So each time you create your system, you'll record, how did you put it all together? How did you create your system? What did you observe that tells you it has energy or not? And do you believe that it does or does not have energy? Once you do all three of those, you'll have collect your evidence, and we'll look to use it to then answer the question, how do we know if something has energy? So this is our survey that we have for our video. Go ahead and ask yourself, do you understand how to create our different fan systems to test our understanding of energy? And do you understand how to record your lab findings in that next task, or more specifically, that data table? If you put your X in green, it means you understand both. If one of those things is confusing, put it in yellow. If both, red. If you put your X in yellow, red, make sure you either watch the video again, reach out to a peer, or reach out to the teacher. And good luck with the lab.